I had a conspiracy theory that Brian Daboll is trying to throw Daniel Jones under the bus. I had that theory in the Vikings game. Week 1, season opener. I don't think Brian Daboll likes Daniel Jones a single lick and is trotting him out there and giving him plays and is trying to sabotage Daniel Jones. Now, Daniel Jones has not helped his case at all. He's not the quarterback for us. We're going to move on from him. We absolutely have to. This is painful to watch. But Brian Daboll is doing him zero favors. We've said it before. Daniel Jones is not a starting quarterback. He's a backup quarterback. I get it. But Brian Daboll is really not helping him out at all. The conspiracy theory is kind of firing away in my brain again. Just a theory, but it's firing away. Just like my brain is on fire thinking about it, because why on God's green earth would you, when Andrew Thomas goes down at left tackle, would you put Josh Ezeudu at left tackle, a guard who doesn't play tackle, who you put in at left tackle when Andrew Thomas was out last year? And what happened? Oh yeah, allowed a sack on Daniel Jones that broke his neck. You don't think that has some kind of psychological effect on Daniel Jones, knowing that you put the guy responsible for pretty much ending his 2023 at left tackle? You don't think that's going to have some kind of impact on Daniel, knowing that the guy that was responsible for allowing the hit that broke your neck is now back at left tackle, exactly where he shouldn't be? That has to be in the back of Daniel's mind. So we talk about his physical toughness, Daniel Jones, a lot. He's a very physically tough guy. Mentally tough, I'm not so sure. Yeah, he composes himself in post-game interviews and in press conferences, and he doesn't say the wrong thing. I don't know that he's really saying the right thing. I guess he's saying the politically correct thing, and he must have learned that from Eli. And, we can now see that Eli has a personality after his playing career is over, and he's actually a goofy, silly guy. And apparently Daniel Jones is a goofy, silly guy, but we're not seeing it. All we see is him spouting the same bullshit after losses. Same thing that Eli did. And I guess that's fine. Well, whatever. He's starting to reach the end of his rope, though. I mean, you saw in this post-game press conference, he referred to the coach as Daboll and not coach. It's like, okay. You don't think there's a rift there? Okay. You got friggin' Malik Neighbors being like, look at the target tape. I was open. So it is falling apart. We're looking at the end of the Brian Daboll era, possibly the Joe Schoen era. Josh Ezeudu at left tackle, 0 cents. Illuminor has been a rock at right tackle. He can't be that much worse at left tackle. We're not asking him to play tight end or wide out or fullback. We're moving him to the other side of the line. Now, I'm not a former offensive lineman. I was a quarterback, but it's not like you asking a quarterback who's right-handed to throw with their left hand. I don't think, but anyone who wants to comment, chip in and comment and chime away about how offensive lineman, that's like a huge deal, then go for it. Illuminor at left tackle. And then I feel like we have a guy. Don't we have a guy that was like a top prospect in college? Didn't he play at like Alabama or something? And wasn't he like the 7th overall pick in the 2022 draft? What was his name? Oh, Evan Neal. Right. Still on the bench. So a guy, Josh Ezeudu, who was drafted in the 3rd round, 4th round, later round, kind of just a depth piece, very nice, is now playing over the elite, quote unquote, college prospect who was drafted at number 7 overall in the draft to be our starting right tackle and cannot crack the lineup. Now that is a condemnation on Joe Schoen. Can't whiff on picks, dude. Cannot whiff on picks, especially that high. You whiff on enough picks that high, and you say bye-bye. Okay? Trying to compose myself here. So with Thomas gone for the season, I mean, as soon as I saw that, as soon as I heard that news, as soon as I saw that come across my timeline, I was like, season over. There is absolutely no shot of us making any kind of run for the postseason. Being the hunt, no. So the Giants season, and this is not a joke, the Giants Football Giants, New York Football Giants season ended before the New York Mets baseball season ended. That is incredible. That is amazing.